This is a video reply for a Guiding Light Tarot video named Shy Guy versus Guarded Princess. Alright, so I'm about to do the thing. Alright, and ultimately, this should go ahead and say how much I have how much of an understanding that I have. Alright, so the Guarded Princess. Ultimately, when you said unique upbringing, ultimately what you mean is, a parent that had a revolving door of people in and out, while simultaneously they were parentified, expected to be self-reliant. They were given the stuff needed to be able to take care of themselves. But what they didn't actually have was the nurturing and attention during the developmental years that would have been appreciated and contributed to, a functional, nurturing upbringing. All right. And with the individuals, I'm guessing bad sense of, being able to tell who is a safe person to bring around your child and not bring around your child. So ultimately, they ended up having to go ahead and learn how to be able to protect themselves, although they were constantly outmatched because, little girl, big man, kind of a difficult, fight to be able to bring, so I'm guessing cheap shots necessary. Punch the nuts. But ultimately, didn't really feel like they were able to be safe whenever people were being brought around. Later years ended up going ahead and teaching them how to be resourceful, how to be conniving, but only for the sake of self-preservation, but the people that were supposed to go ahead and protect them had ended up going ahead and showing time and time again through action that they'd fall short. So ultimately, they ended up having to go ahead and learn how to be everything for themselves. I'm guessing a long history of, conning people, probably romance scamming, utilizing their attributes towards their, financial well being because stability. All right, this is part one.